Happy Sunday. It is actually Saturday for me, but Sunday for you when you're watching it. Maggie's crawled up under the blanket. It is a little bit after 5 a.m. I'm being extra quiet. Art and I both had a rough night, so I'm hoping he'll sleep in. And I'm on my second cup of coffee, and Maggie helped me eat a croissant. And then my daughter and I are going thrifting today. Yep. We haven't been able to go thrifting together for a good bit, so today's the day. We have a whole area plotted out, and it's definitely going to be a good bit of driving today, but it is so worth it. And it's going to be nice just to spend the day with her. It's supposed to be cold. Not the best day to be out, but that's okay. Thrifting is fun in any weather. So I'm going to take you along as much as I can. Of course, I'd have to, I always have to check and make sure she's okay with me filming anything with her. And if she is, great. And if she's not, that's fine. I'll film around her. But we're going to a couple of new stores today, so this will be fun. And then, my arm's tired. I'm sorry. I'm just making you nauseous on a Sunday morning. So this video is going to be all about the thrifting. We're going to just go to a couple new places, couple old places, some places you've seen before, but they always have new things, so I'm going to take you along. And then we're just going to hang out and spend the day together. Whether or not I buy anything, whether or not I style anything or flip anything has yet to be seen. But I'm going to finish my coffee, and then we are going to get ready and go thrifting. So I'll check back in just a minute. We are off to go thrifting. I'm going to go pick up my daughter, and it is it's a beautiful day. It's cold, but the sun is out. It's supposed to be really windy towards the middle of the day and make it colder or feel colder. So I'm not looking forward to that because I don't like being cold. But in any case, we're ready to go. We're ready to go thrifting. We're here and we're going shopping. I'm so excited. I'll be editing a lot of this video, that's for sure.
Whatever speaks to me in my spirit, that's what I'm getting today.
Same here. Yeah. And Stephanie lives downtown Winchester, so there's a lot of...
Don't tell them where I live.
Well, they know that we're from Winchester, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They don't know exactly where. Good luck in finding it, but anyway. There's all kinds of antique shops and stuff around this area, and it's close to like the Ross, TJ Maxx, all that kind of stuff too, so it's a perfect location. And two of my favorite places are on this end of town, so I don't know if we'll have time to stop here because we're headed to Strasburg, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to concentrate on the road, and then we will check back in a minute.
You drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
That was fun. We got our tarts. Steffi scored her tarts, and now we're headed to Clementine Vintage in downtown Strasburg. I'm so excited.
I dry? Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment.
We're going home. We're tired. We shopped till we dropped, and I'll show you our haul later. We got a spoon. We found a spoon for Art.
New text message from...
All right, I'm home. Everything is cleaned up and sanitized, and I'm going to go around the table to show you what I got. I picked up this at one of the consignment shops in Woodstock, not Strasburg, but Woodstock. And it's a magazine holder, obviously, or a newspaper holder. I don't have to do anything to it. I don't have to paint it. I don't have to age it or anything. It's in great shape. I paid $10 for it, and I know exactly where I'm going to put it for now. And it's going to work really well to hold another collection. I could put rolling pins in it, possibly, depending on how tall they are. But what I think I might do is put some of my either dough bowls or wicker trays or something like that in there. Or I could also put it in a corner in the sitting room and put some old books in it. I could use it for a lot of things. I could even put it in a bathroom and roll up some towels to put in it. But for right now, it's going to go in this corner over here. And then at the past and present, on the way home, I stopped. And what I want to work on doing is getting a collection of vintage, primitive, antique potato mashers. They're also called medicine mashers. This is not one of them, but it does have the same look and feel as one. It's solid wood. I'm not sure exactly what it was used for. This is not a striping. At first, when I picked it up, I thought this was like a striping, but it's not. It's something that would seal. Like this went into something, you know, and that is the rubber seal. But I will style it with my potato masher collection that I just started and bought my very first one. This one, we'll get into that store in a minute. But what I could also do with this is put when I pull out my summer decor and my Americana decor, I can put one of my vintage flags in here and display that. So this will come in handy. I think I paid $6 for that. And then I paid $12 for this. It does have a marking on the bottom. It looks like JOM20. I'm not sure what that means. But it is a mustache and beard set, you know, shaving set. And I really like the design on it. I'm going to put this upstairs in our master bath. I wanted to create a shelf and a space that's for mantiques, for art. And so I also bought this for $8, this little one. And I may paint this handle and age it a little bit, or I might just leave it as is. I don't know. But I wanted to start collecting some mantiques for him and to display throughout some of my vignettes in certain areas. So it adds a little bit of masculinity to the areas as well. And then I found this book. I did pay $12 for this book. It's a bit pricey for a very old book, but it's the size and the color that I really wanted, and I just went ahead and splurged on it. It's in pretty good condition. I am happy to have it. It's a short story book, and I haven't looked through it too much, but I was fine picking that up. So this all came from Past and Present. I cannot remember the name of this store, but this one was in Woodstock. And they mainly sell clothes, but in their very back of the store, they have some vintage primitive items on consignment. And so that's where I found that in the back. And then at the Strasbourg Emporium, I found the mini potato masher. I paid, I think, $4 for this. And then I found a mini buttocks basket, and I paid $10 for this. All the other baskets that were the exact same color, that were bigger buttocks baskets, I could have bought like 3 different sizes, but both of the other bigger ones were $49 a piece, and I was not going to pay that. But I thought 10 was fair for this size. I have a smaller buttocks basket, so my goal is to collect a whole set of the buttocks baskets that are in the darker, not the white, but even if they are like a wicker plain, I would buy it no matter what color, but I prefer the dark. But anyway, these are the types of baskets that you'll notice in those, pictures all the time. Those really infamous country decor pictures, and I just love them. So I definitely want to pick up a few more of these in different sizes, like a whole set, wees to bigs. I have been looking for this book for a very long time, and I finally found it. I paid $6 for it. I wanted it to be the hardback edition. I could not find it, but I was happy to get this one. I haven't even looked to see what year this one was printed. I haven't had time to look through it. I just saw it, and I was like, I have to have it. So I got that. And then for $1, I picked up this book. And I just want to collect some old books to finish off all the spaces that I'm doing the old book theme in. And I actually do look at them. I peruse them a little bit to make sure they'd be something that I might actually read or someone in my family would read. Then I needed one more of these. And as you saw in this particular store, I didn't stop through all the store footage that you saw is kind of blended together in the video. I'm really sorry about that. I enjoyed the day, and I didn't think about how to film any of it. I just had fun with it and rolled with it. But you did see where I filmed a good bit of copper in one area, and that's the store that I found this piece in. All their copper pieces were like $20, $30, $40 and up. The cheapest I could find one was like $15 or so, and I just wasn't going to pay it. And then I happened upon one little booth that had this for $4.99, and I was like, yep, you're going home with me. It's in very rough shape, but I'm okay. It's well enough, it's clean, and it's going up. Then at the Clementine Vintage Store, very sweet vintage store downtown Strasbourg. Strasbourg Emporium is in Strasbourg, Virginia, and so is Clementine vintage in in Strasbourg. I am losing my mind. I bought some Virginia-made tarts. They were made in Virginia by a local artisan, and it smells like a Virginia pine, and I am going to so enjoy this at Christmas time. These smell wonderful, and they only had one pack left, so I went ahead and scooped that up. And then I got Stephanie the one that's Tree Farm, but they were all made in Virginia. I found this wonderful vintage piece, and I know exactly where this is going to go. It will be in the laundry room, and I will hang a wreath from here because that's how she had it displayed in the store. And I thought, oh, that is so cool. What this is a vintage hem marker. So when you would go to a seamstress, this is what they would use to kind of mark your hems for hemming. And this just slides up and down. And I just love this piece. I think this is just the coolest thing. I also, at her shop, found some reasonable shoe shining feet. You know, those cast iron shoe holders that they would use to shine the feet or that shine the shoes on or display a shoe. She had those reasonably priced, and she had plenty of the brushes, plenty of those brushes that are kind of popular right now. Very reasonably priced. So I definitely will go back. They're having a festival, a vintage festival in Strasbourg, Virginia, April 1st, and we are going to go back for that, and I may pick up a couple of those items then. And at her store, I also found this is a metal, but it's not a cast iron, and I didn't want to use cast iron because they're just so heavy. I don't want to put a whole lot of weight on the shelves I have in my laundry room. Even though they're sturdy, they would hold. They're a handmade shelf by me in art, and I don't want to risk putting a lot of weight on them and then something happening. So I want to keep light items on there. Weight distributed kind of evenly. I don't want super heavy pieces. So this was perfect. Plus those cast irons are very expensive. You can get them, I think the cheapest I found is like $20, but that's a rarity. And I just was like, that's not it. That's not it. And when I saw this, I was like, this is it for $6. So it's metal and it's red. I don't know if I like the red so much, but I'm okay with it. I don't care. It is the cutest little thing. I might maybe try to do an enamel look on it instead of the red, or tone down the red a little bit because I don't have any color at all. It's strictly black and white and greens in there. Greenery, I should say. So anyway, I picked this up, and I need a stand for it because it doesn't stand on its own unless I sit it like this. But I just love this little thing. It belonged to a toy, like a little play set. So it's very rusted, definitely vintage, but super cute. And I definitely scooped that up. And then this candle smells amazing, absolutely amazing. Cornbread and milk. It does smell good. It doesn't smell like cornbread and milk to me. It smells like something freshly baked. I wouldn't say corn. Well, maybe it does smell like cornbread. In any case, it smells heavenly. And this is made in the Midwest by a company, Dixie Grace. And I love this. And it's also a wood wick. I'll open it so you can see. I should be able to do this one-handed. It's a wood wick candle. Oh, it smells so good. I can't wait to, even opening it, I smell it. It's very strong, a good kind of strong. And then at Target, I had to stop there really quick, and I went ahead and picked up those chickens in the dollar spot. I didn't want the rabbits. I wanted the chickens because I can leave the chickens out all year round. And I think these would go good when I switch over to spring decor and then into fall over in the bookshelf. So I want to find pheasants. Not chickens, but pheasants. So these will do until I find mini pheasants. And then they have these wonderful cutting boards. They're charcuterie boards. So I got 2 for $5 of this size, which I love. I think I'll need to go back and get some more. And then I got 1 of this size, which again, I love. And I should pick up some more of these because these are great for Christmas gifts. I can do wood burning and things like that on them, and that'll be a great Christmas gift. So I probably will pick up some more of these. And you can also use these to make your own stands. I can add feet to any of these and make my own stands. And then at the Country Treasure store, Stephanie bought me these. She snuck them in her basket. She saw me eyeing them, and I told her that I have been eyeing these for about a month now, and I've been wanting them, but look at how expensive they are. I mean, I wanted the whole family. They had 3 sizes. There's the mama, and then there's this little itty bitty, like I'll call this one the toddler. And then they had one smaller than this that's the same price, $7.99, but just a smidge smaller that was like the little infant. And then these were $2.99 a piece, these. And I told her how I'd been wanting the chicks, and she picked up all of these for me, and I cannot wait to display them. I can't put them in, can't get it to sit right. So I'll be putting them, and they're heavy. They've got some weight to them. Yeah, they feel like bottle brush trees. And they're just too cute. And then we picked up the 3 kinds of tarts. They have a million different kinds of tarts. But I got the honey-soaked apples. And this reminds me of fall, like going to the farmer's market a fall day. And then I picked up the campfire coffee. It smells like coffee. And then this one is like coffee, but it has like a coffee shop smell. It's cinnamon, donuts, and coffee. But you really don't smell the cinnamon. You smell like coffee and donuts, like a Dunkin' Donuts kind of smell. And I cannot wait to use these.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you're never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, can't stop, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, can't stop, yeah. I always knew that this would happen, yeah. You would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit.